Change of location. I know. I'm not really accustomed to this, but don't ask too much questions. We're here to talk about KSI and his huge ego. So, in case you don't know, somehow you uncultured swine, this all started and then proceeded from when Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI teamed up to make a healthy alternative, in quotes, to Lunchables called Lunchly. And they were just saying, oh, it has like less calories, less sugar, more electrolytes, real ingredients. It's more healthy. This and that, this and that, this and that. But then Dan TDM himself came out in a tweet, and I wrote it down here. What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. And they left it off with a do better. Now, this was obviously laced with a bunch of support, especially since Dan TDM is like the only survivor of cancellation. Every other Minecraft YouTuber is touching a 9-year-old, I suppose. This is just selling things. People are like, oh my gosh, KSI branded this. Like, you really think if Prime wasn't made by Logan Paul or KSI, it would have success? Probably not. Prime would just be a drink in a Latin shelf, like in a Latin store, like Sedanos or something, on the corner that nobody would buy. If it wasn't the fact that KSI and Logan Paul were behind it. Now, this was obviously a good response, I suppose. But then Logan Paul came back with this banger. So a truck decides to pass by now. I'll tell you what happened to YouTubers, man. We spent our lives creating content and building our brands, and now I want to build businesses. You don't say anything when Lunchables faces bans for allegedly containing lead, but when we create a better version, you're upset? Then don't eat it. Very arrogant response. Now, he's right. Lunchables did get called out for apparently containing lead in his food, but doesn't water? But his entire response here was basically just saying, you're stupid, man. We're making a healthier version for kids. And that's our entire thing. Healthier version for kids. We care about our fans. We care about the kids mostly. Mr. Beast is out here making them fat with the candy bars, but adding the candy bar in there as well. That makes it healthy. We're adding our chemicals and, our 90% sugar, 10% freaking sucrose inside of our Prime bottles. And then we're adding the 100% sugar in the Mr. Feastables bar. And then we're going to say it's healthy because we have, some processed some processed turkey that's much better for you, apparently, because we actually get it we go to the factories and get it. We don't ship them out. We go there. And Mr. Beast also responded, but in a much, more mannered way. I'm not going to read all of it, but I am going to summarize it. And he said, our goal is to have a healthy alternative. Our turkey is 80 less calories and 60% less sugar with more electrolytes, as well as real cheese. Although a homemade meal is healthier, we want to make the best option for our pre-made meals. Now, obviously, he's just saying this and that. The kids should eat less calories. Yes, they should. And not only should kids eat less calories, but they should also eat a chocolate bar and a Prime bottle with it. And that it has less sugar, this and that, more electrolytes. If you want kids to eat healthy, then maybe make them eat healthy. You know what I'm trying to say? Use your influence for something good. And don't try to profit off of it. That's just scummy. Who would have guessed that this would have sparked an entire freaking war between KSI and Dan TDM? An entire battlefield submerged on Twitter, all because of Dan TDM just expressing his opinion, which is what usually happens in Twitter. But KSI pretty much started it with saying some dumb YouTuber said this exact same thing to me the other day. He was responding to Dan TDM's tweet. Rather than complaining, crying, and trying to cancel a YouTuber for creating a product, here's an idea. If you don't want it or like it, just don't buy it. Simple. He has somewhat of a good argument, but he was just trying to say something like, yo, this is not really, like, right. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to make money off of this. You're trying to profit. You don't really care about your fans like you're trying to say. But then he counterclaimed. He doubled down on his rebuttal by saying, looks like crap to me, and showing a photo of his YouTuber products. Now, this has so many flaws in it. Number one, these are not ones that are directly sold by him. These are ones that are essentially he's affiliated with. He's not selling it like his merch store. Not to mention, yeah, sure, they're U2s, but not to mention, he has them too. He has the exact same products licensed under KSI. And then he's trying to make the argument out here that, oh, Density M is selling toys. They're not ingesting the toys. This is bad for children. These little freaking minifigs aren't. No one's out here eating them. And he doesn't claim that there's some sort of healthy alternative to something prior. It's just a freaking minifig you put on your shelf and forget about it. But oh no. That's terrible. He did another tweet. Yeah, he said, but he was talking about food, JJ. He was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munchpak, a monthly sub box full of food and candy to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now what? Now you're kind of cooked. Now you said this in the stupidest way possible. He got a sponsorship. Okay, that's wrong. You can't have a sponsorship now. Also, there's a lot of other flaws to this. Besides the fact that it was a sponsorship, not something he's directly selling, it was never meant to be a healthy alternative. It was just supposed to be like a little snack box you get in the month every other week. In the mail, sorry. And now he's claiming that he's like fully into this. Like he's the one selling it. It's a sponsorship. YouTubers aren't affiliated with that, and sometimes YouTubers make mistakes. Sambucha had a little project going on where he made like a fake VPN and made a bunch of YouTubers advertise it, but YouTube, they didn't know any better. They didn't inspect, and if anything, that was a lesson for them, to really inspect and see what's best for your audience before you take a sponsorship. By claiming it's good for the children, just say it's freaking processed food. We know it is. But after all of this, I got bird ambient noise. Go away! Thank you. And the funniest part of it all was how he tried to apologize, sort of. Essentially what he did was say, okay, a lot of things have happened, it's time to address them. And he left in a little link called myapology.co.uk. Essentially when you clicked on it, you got like another link to pre-save a new song with Trippie Redd, which if you hear it, literally just sounds like the credits for a Minecraft movie. Besides it being an entire sham for like a hidden advertisement for a song, into the thick of it, it's also an actual apology. Or at least you think. You actually go into there, you click on like the entire game it gives you, pretty much. The entire monologue of like, okay, I'm gonna apologize. Is that you ready? You ready? Psych, psych, I'm just playing with you. Okay, here's the apology. But before that, please pre-save my song now on Spotify. Anyway, here's the video. Here comes the video. Here comes the video. Here it comes. Here it comes. Click one more time. There you go. And this is what he said.
Hey guys, a lot's happened these past few days, and I've had a lot of time to reflect and really understand everything that's happened and all of my actions. And first of all, I want to sorry. I want to apologize. I want to say sorry. I can't do it. Hey yo, drink Prime and eat luxury mob. Stay mad, Dan TDM fans. Womp womp.
I felt like a green screen kid just. No, but yeah, that's what he said. He really he's trying to like fuel this controversy as a way to promote Lunchly. People are gonna be like, okay, man, everybody's saying it's bad. It has so much controversy behind it. that I gotta try it. I gotta at least see how it tastes. And obviously it's working. A lot of YouTubers around the globe are literally just putting videos just dogging on it, but they're still buying the product. And that's what KSI wants. He just wants to like fuel this controversy. Obviously, if it was something that he thought was bad, he would have apologized right off the bat and he wouldn't be doing this. But my thought is the fact that he's continuously like tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet, that's at least my thought. So don't fall for it. Don't try to fall for this controversy scheme, because he probably believes that all publicity is good publicity. Although that is not really a good mindset or mentality to have. It is the one that he has, and it's something that happens. So anyway, don't eat lunch, Lee, and don't drink Prime, mother freakers.